lobotomies, you guys, were performed on people probably like me in the early 1900s. A lot of our grandparents, our grandmothers, ice picks stuck in their brain to remove parts of their brain because they were not cooperative, thinking that if we tear some of their brain out, they'll become this vegetable thing and behave more appropriate for society, for culture, for the cult. Put a lot of pressure and anxiety on that person because they didn't quite fit in. How do you, as a, I think they label it often, schizophrenic or different, autistic maybe, some sort of different type of human that is an adult, has to function in society like everyone else. You're these things. Some of us are frozen on the bus stop since 8 years old. How do we identify in culture who we are? Which version of us is showing up? Okay, is it an authentic, a mask, a character? Who are we? Are we being ourselves? You have to understand, if some of our grandmothers had a lobotomy, think of how many mothers have been in insane asylums and locked away for not cooperating with the system. So there's like kind of this energy here of remember what happened when we rolled over and took it. That's what I'm seeing. Do you remember what happened? Our DNA is saying this to us. This is an intuitive signal we're receiving from an ancient mother of our past that had a lobotomy and she was schizophrenic. And we also see a witch, like we have an ancestor going on here. Who are we? We are the characters in this vision right now. So this version of you today, Molly, Justin, like whoever you are out there, is based on your indoctrination. But I'm channeling from an ancient parent of yours or ancestor it's here today. Like, get this anger out. You are so deep down in your soul carrying a level of rage that you can't even access because it's so layered and so much buffoonery, so much stuff that you can't see, that you're feeding your energy to something that's consuming it, that's not providing you with nourishment. So you have been programmed by DNA codes, because once people start passing away, we start forgetting what's going on, because there's a story being told and we're following it. Telephone, it's just going down the line. So there's messages that you haven't received from ancestors. If you feel like you don't fit in this world, it's because you are here to create a new one. So here you are in a regular Truman Show life. Everything goes in a routine. Your coffee or your bike ride, 11:11, whatever it is you do day to day. Go to work, fill up the gas tank, go to the grocery store, shower, behave. These development characteristics, cult patterns, are trying to signal you to remember. It's interesting, this wants to come out. Men provide and protect, and women amplify and provide. So it's like teaching you the new framework of this ancient ancestor channel we're on is saying, remember how it actually goes. I'm teaching you from within, which is why you feel the anxiety. I'm teaching you to listen to your body, to feel that uncomfortableness, or when it's boiling up in your throat and it's burning and you need to speak. And I'm seeing a dragon. I'm feeling the fire energy heavy right now. Men provide and protect. There's an element to a balanced dynamic here that you're not in. And it's all of things. It could be partnerships of many kinds, but it's all being channeled through this poison, this toxin in your system, through memories of being ice picked, okay, with a lobotomy. Like, you're just remembering, oh my gosh, if I behave that way, they're gonna pick my brain with an ice pick, because my DNA codes remember what they do to people like me. So I must stay hidden from this. So a lot of us have been cloaked, have been hidden, and it's beautiful because we're protected. But we're to a point where it's not like that anymore. We've been enabling a monster. It's out of control. We must resist. There must be a rising up, standing up, saying the truth, going against. Don't be the cool person here. It's not about like being cool. It's about the veil is thinning. Reality is communicating, and we can let those people get left behind or whatever. Not even behind, because are we going in a direction? I don't know, but we can let them be, and we can be, and everybody can just be. There really needs to, what's the contrast up for? We like to be entertained, but we also should be inquisitive and curious and open to new entertainment or new ideas and ways of being. There should be no putting you in a box and a frame when you feel the need to grow and explore. And we're doing that mentally right now, especially with the internet and singularity and everything coming online, where we're not just primates, we're not just physical anymore. This is a lot more than we can communicate at this time. We're still digesting dark things. I'm seeing dark habits, dark things, shadow elements of our species that are volatile and destructive and harmful to our evolution. White and black. So snake here as well. Lots of wings. Okay, I'm seeing the Garden of Eden. I'm also seeing the inner earth. I'm seeing the fairies, the forest people. I'm even seeing, like, what is that? Just bloodlines. Everyone that's connected to the roots of multidimensional, because few readings ago, whatever, the people that I'm connecting with, I don't even know if I want to use that label people, but the spirits, the souls that I'm connecting to, you guys have a fascinating signature where this entity that also exists in reality is constantly in other people and many different people. It's constantly after your energy. And if you're not in tune and aware, it feeds on you. It feeds on you, and you then grieve. You then suffer. And it feeds and feels full and satisfied. It thinks that it's nourished, but actually it's greedy. Popping out to me, I see mermaid over here. So we were talking about species again, bloodlines, which is easy to accept because the whitest of white person and the blackest of black person shares pretty much the same codes. More like so close in comparison to like a mouse and a man or a human, although a mouse and a human contain very close DNA as well. So why is it crazy to think that mermaid, fairy, giants, witches, aliens, it's crazy to me at this point. I'm definitely prepared. And many that are resonating with this have already sacrificed their image or whatever it's called, projection, the person you go out in society and pretend to be. There's this version of us that we have as an avatar. They're trying to get us to really put ourselves in this avatar. It's about singularity merging, okay? Something is going on there. And it's important for you to be aware. Because when you're not conscious, so we're getting back, there was a whole nother message about this. Yeah, when you're not conscious, you fall into these conscious dark beings, webs.